Semi-final action about to get underway. The Victorian Mixed Ultimate Championships of 2025. Simon Talbot here, joined by Julia Kabai. How are you?
Hello, hello. I'm well, thank you. Very excited for these two teams to go head-to-head.
Of course, Oblivion in the dark jerseys and Blob in the white jerseys. We've just seen Blob in a close quarterfinal tussle with Kelvin's Angels, so backing up after a short break, but Oblivion had a bit of time off, Julia, so what difference do you think that makes to teams at a tournament like this?
Bit of rejuvenation time, bit of refueling. So, oof, lovely TAFE.
Ethan Tafer with the run-through block. Lots of little give goes with Chris Waller. Waller holds it up. Everyone running past him. Liam Patterson now. Oblivion would love a defensive break to open up this game. Liam Patterson looking for Alex Patterson.
Dynamic duo.
High floaty disc, a few players underneath it.
Susie.
And disc stolen out of the air. Blob earn it back. Kellen Lowry. Moriarty just going casual, one-handed grab there. We've got a little bit of a breeze that's picked up since the start of the last game, so throws are a fraction more challenging. Chris Waller, sack set up very close to him. Plenty of room on the lateral throws. Being forced with a backhand force here. Tafer gets it out, looking for Elise Bradley, and that one's floated up and over. So throws are a little bit more challenging today, Jules.
Wind's definitely been picked up in comparison to yesterday. That's for sure.
So Kellen Lowry with Blob's second go at offense, about 64 from goal, pinned to the sideline. Wide, Moriarty comes up with it this time. He's not going to make the same mistake twice. Further lateral to Lowry. Allows her to run onto it. Cuts have dried up. We're going to see a bit of fatigue, I think, start to be a bit of a factor from the start of this game. Kelly. And a stall out has been called. Elise Bradley on the mark there. So I think she got the 10 out. So the number 10 out before Lowry let go of the disc. But these throws are almost always contested, aren't they? It's like, nah, I threw that.
Yeah, exactly. Having a good discussion by the looks of it.
Yeah. Yeah, contested side. There we go. So Larry's only going to have about a second and a half to get rid of the disc. So one look and then maybe just send it long and hope for the best.
They've got lovely Susanna downfield. Yep, there you go.
It's going to fall short. Tafer's going to clean that one up. His second block. Sends a long huck. He spotted Alex Patterson. He goes high.
Lovely
Tash Langston there on the doorstop. Looking back. Wants to get the disc off to someone. It'll be a high stall count now. Gets it through. Bounces out of the hands of Nick Carra. So frantic action in this first point. Kelly wants to get it going and gets bumped on the mark by Waller. So foul will be called. Uncontested. I think both teams grateful for the break there, though.
Bit of a breather. And we're back.
Kelly shoots a lot and looking for Harry White. And Ethan Tafer going in. Colliding with White, and they'll have a chat. I'm not sure if the foul is going to be called straight away. They'll just discuss what the likely outcome would have been. I think Tafer's saying, look, that was landing out of bounds, so even without the foul, neither of us were getting that. Of course, both these two teammates in the Open Division season at Hot Chili.
Sure are.
So uncontested foul, yeah.
Yep.
So I think it was pretty hard for Tafer to argue that there wasn't contact, even if they may not have had that realistic play on the disc. So White walks it inbounds.
Oh,
bit of a loose throw.
There you go.
So you can hear Oblivion teammates urging for a bit of patience. So first 2 games this morning, no wind at all, but now it's sort of picked up going sort of top left to bottom right of screen. So definitely an advantage throwing to the right. While we're up the line, uncovered. Has to go wide.
Oof.
Misses both Pattersons, and Cortez got involved, and Patterson's called the foul of contact as well. So take a look at that one. Yeah, looks like Cortez collected Patterson's arms on the way through there.
Yeah.
Oh, withdrawn. So
yeah.
Okay, so maybe Cortez got the clean hit on the disc first before collecting the arms, perhaps.
And then gone through.
Yeah.
Hard to tell from this angle.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Fine for the players to have the chat, though, then make the decision. Moriarty goes high again.
Oof.
Tafer with a 4th block. Stop throwing it near him, everyone. Waller winds up.
Just collecting them. Go, Tafe.
Tafer, Kara, 1-2. The disc just dropped in the wind there, and we've seen a couple of those now, just peppering the end zone with options.
Another Blob restart.
Lowry out of options, everything covered. Kelly gets free. Inside their own end zones. Cuts heading away from him, not much coming towards. He's got a bit of an upwind look. White bails him out, winds up the big backhand huck. Kelly up the line. Kellen, Lowry's gone deep. The throw, good distance on it. Not quite the right shape. Pushed down by the wind for another turn. So
wind proving to, add a bit of chaos to the mix.
Yeah. And teams, two closely matched teams here. So both teams looking with their eyes on the Division 2 National Championships later this season happening in Beenleigh. In Queensland in November.
Very much so.
But obviously also a state title on the line. The winner going through to the gold medal game later this afternoon. So both teams hoping to head home with some silverware from this weekend. Waller pinned right on the sideline. Has to just wind up and go for it with a high stall count.
Love it.
Alex Patterson could be getting there, but Mike Kelly gets there first. Make sure he picks it up. He's got not many players near him, so he had to just shoot at the first option. Moriarty gets there. Winds a low flat backhand. Tash Langston gets her hands on that one. And some good yardage on the roll too.
They're loving the long ball game in this kind of wind.
I think we expected a shootout, but we expected the shootout to produce some goals, but seems the defense has been the order of the day. Bradley, halfway to goal, Patterson.
No.
Bradley starting to motor, get some give goes. Langston. Tafer. There's a good long look upfield.
There's Kara.
And again, probably just looked upfield before she'd secured that one. Tafer going for a layout. Not quite going to get that one, but in the meantime, White was winding up for the backhand, but just got clipped and knocked off balance there by Tafer as he recovered from the layout opportunity there. So sort of, we're getting to the point of the tournament, Jules, where we start to see a couple of foul calls being made. Not to say that, things being dirty, but in a semi-final, the intensity lifts, doesn't it?
Yeah, the pressure builds. Everybody wants to touch. Oh, not quite. No, everybody wants to touch the disc.
Yeah. So this time, Oblivion captain Chris Wallace told his team to switch to a horizontal stack, so open up some different cutting lanes, so changing their formation a bit, putting 3 behind the disc.
Hopefully allow a bit more movement downfield as well.
You can see Blob are happy to give up the sideways passes in this too, because they've got a long way to go to goal, so the more throws they can make them throw. Langston keeps that one low. Liam Patterson back to Chris Waller. The big mark sends a high backhand shot up to Alex Patterson. That's going to land in her lap. And after a nearly 11-minute first point, getting that first score on the board early is crucial. So we did expect a shootout. Both teams happy just to send it, not really change their game plan as things happen.
Lovely celebration there by Alex Patterson. Talk about a grind for the first point. Both teams working very hard to get that disc back.
And so we've seen most games go the distance. A lot of teams get score capped to 15 points this weekend, but given the 11-minute first point,
I think we're in for a long haul.
We've got two teams very closely matched here. So, and of course, you've got some familiarity with both teams, Julia. Obviously,
yeah, I've played on both teams, so it's exciting.
Yeah, so Blob, a lot of them connected with Chile Ultimate Club, which is where you're connected to in Melbourne.
Yep.
And Oblivion, a long-running mixed club team that you've had some time with as well. So, what do you think's going to be? Who do you think are going to be the crucial playmakers on each team in this game?
Well, I think first of all, starting off, we've got Hutto, who's made a reappearance from Sydney. He was my first person I actually played with Chile Mixed. Is that him throwing that one there? No. He's been a big generator for some hucks for Blob this weekend. Likewise with Evie Miller working as a workhorse as always in that sort of handler utility space. And then we've got lovely Bissett and Jess Parks have been a dynamic handling duo this weekend, and it's been great watching them work, so it'll be exciting to see them showcase it on field today.
So you can see our Latrobe City Council flag swaying in the breeze there. And so Bissett's going to bring this into play. They're choosing to go from where it went out at the sideline rather than the brick mark, so nearly half field advantage. Rabber. Back on the field after a long absence with a shoulder injury. Parks.
Yeah. There we go.
Just the sinker comes for us all, Jules. Rush that throw. Bissett's put it into the ground. Hudson getting nice low wide release, making sure in these windy conditions.
Lovely Susie.
Happy to just bounce it around for the time being, Blob. There's the shot, looking for Brad Reeves. One out for Lockie Wardle. That's going to drift away from him, though.
Lynn just pushing that one a little bit too far out of his reach.
Of course, Oblivion taking care of Mr. Worldwide in the quarterfinal this morning. Were you over there watching that game, Jules?
Sure was.
Who was the difference in that game for Oblivion?
Ethan Tafanopoulos actually played phenomenally. Great defense, great grabs. So, I mean, we've already seen that in the first 11-minute point. Might be in for a bit more. But Jess Parks as well with her lovely flick hucks to secure a few goals. So, something to look forward to with her back downfield now.
So, Bissett to restart. Rabber. Parks. Moving laterally now. Now they've broken out and around the zone. Menzies. He's got a cut long option very deep that's stretching out the Blob zone. Bissett happy to hang on to for a while. Got fantastic acceleration with those little give-go movements, Bissett. Menzies. Back to Rabber.
These three have worked well for a long time.
There we go. The shot's taken to the end zone. It's beaten everyone. Cora Hayes having to go up early, and she's pulled that one in. Close to the end zone line, though. And I think it's been called out.
Yeah.
Fantastic catch, though, to get up to a disc that was rising above her.
Great movement to get there as well.
As we see there, Copland having a double back to make a play on it. Long shot's going up. Drifting down. Nice secure
Lovely
catch.
read.
Matthew Hudson there. Helping with the 1-2. And Blob put their first one on the board. I think they were pretty happy to get that one going after Oblivion had worked it all the way upwind to the left end zone.
We've been trying to get off those hucks as well. First one managed to get off, which is lovely.
And we've been talking in other games, Jules, about zone defense. By the time you get to this stage of the tournament, you've got to give up something and let teams do something else. What do you see? What do you think Blob are giving up here and sort of letting Oblivion do in favour of shutting down something else?
Well, it seems like they were happy to let those sort of lateral swings sort of go and just sort of contain more so in the middle. I mean, once they were broken through, then they were sort of a bit scrambled in that sense. But I think that what they were really trying to do was make sure that they limited those kind of damaging middle options.
Yep. And so when sets like that forcing them laterally, what do you think they have to actually turn that into defensive blocks?
It's with this kind of wind, it's forcing them to create some sort of turnovers with the throws as well. Like if you're tiring a team out by throwing left and right, there's bound for some sort of execution error to come in, as well as impatience as well. Wanting to force a shot that's probably not necessarily the best one.
So it's not necessarily about chasing the intercept, it's just about waiting for that error, and when that loose throw does come up, that's when you pounce on it.
Very much so.
It's just sort of having the patience to hold back until that opportunity.
Which is hard.
Itself.
It's hard on defense. It's very hard.
Very tempting to just go in and...
Yeah.
But I mean, at a state championship level, there's only so much pressure you can put on throwers. You're not so much worried about the thrower themselves, but looking for who they're targeting. As Rabbit lets that one hit the ground, he shaped to catch that one, but it was bobbling around. He thought,
probably a wise decision to leave it.
Leaving that one. Park's urging her cutters to come towards her.
Blob putting on another zone.
Yep. So again, happy just let Oblivion take these little ones through, and Parks gets that breakthrough, putting it out to Wardle, who's picked that one up off his laces. Takes his time, lets everyone set past him. And he's put that just out too far from Menzies, and Reeves come in. Menzies saying, yep, I did have that one before you've knocked it out.
Potentially a strip call. Yep,
so Reeves happy to hear him out. Accepted that call, and I think Menzies, that's probably the angriest I've ever seen Hamish, to be honest. He's a very...
fired up.
Yeah, very level-headed player. He doesn't sort of get worked up much, and seeing him make a call like that sort of makes me think, okay, well, that definitely was the case. And a bit of a loose throw there by Bissett. As you said, that's what Blob are trying to force. So Reeves streaking deep, provide that early option.
But we got no
one's coming towards Copland at the moment.
Good voice.
And that's gone up over Harry White.
Oh,
that's nearly ours. Could have got it. Yeah, I know. That's. We'll put that one down as a turnover for me. So Bissett with the restart. About 22 from goal. There we go. Breakthrough out to Rabba. They've got both options to shoot at now. And there we go. It's Cora Hayes with the goal at the end.
Oblivion loving their celebrations.
Yep.
It's good to see.
And you want that kind of positive energy on a team, Jules. Like the celebrations can sort of help lift spirits, you know?
Yeah, it lifts spirits. It lifts your intensity.
Yeah.
No, it's great.
That game's fun. And here we go. He completely whiffed this catch. That's no good by me. Thanks for getting that shot, Rex. I really appreciate that.
Oh, gosh.
But as you say, Oblivion's probably been a bit more steady and direct with their throws. They're not really putting any curve on it anymore. Why are they doing that?
It's to combat the wind. With a bit of curve, it's just going to be picked up with it. And especially with... It's a weird kind of upwind, downwind, but across.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been changing a little bit.
Around a bit, yeah. Sort of at the moment, it's now swung around to sort of like... bottom to top of screen now. So almost a crosswind. So
that's why, like, the more you sort of keep it a bit more flatter, hopefully the more that it's going to stay in the sort of centralised position.
And defence, you'll really use the direction of the wind as well to help determine what defence you'll play, yeah?
Yeah, very much so. Like, even just positioning, if you're playing match, knowing that if there's fading of a particular side, then you position yourself closer to that, hopefully to get a better read on it. Yep. So I'm curious to see what Oblivion will be doing, whether they're going to also match Blob with a zone or stick to one-on-one.
Bradley absolutely gunning it. She goes for the roller pull just to get extra distance, which is not a bad play, especially with windy conditions.
She's been doing it all weekend. It's been great.
Yeah.
I think they are.
So they're running a zone, trying to pin them to the high sideline.
Yeah.
Copland doubles back to Hudson. Nice little give goes running. There's a break throw shot. Liam Patterson gets up, forces Moriarty to play early as well. Sails over both of them.
Two big boys going up.
And hits the deck.
That's the pressure that Bliv wanted to create with that.
Yeah. And Liam Patterson going up early forced Moriarty to go up early as well. So it's either...
bait and play.
Yeah. Waller with a big, rangy, backhand, loopy shot. Plenty of players underneath it. And they've just gained some good territory with that one. Vasquez getting the early restart. And Tafer with another block. This is ridiculous.
He's on fire today.
It's given him great field position too. Only about 20 minutes to go to goal, centre field. Do we see a set play here, Jules, or just run through offense?
No, run through offense.
Okay, so Waller has the disc, looks at the inside shot. Tash Langston's out there.
She would bid for it.
Fades away from her.
Not quite. Blob eager to pick up the disc and go.
They're really looking to move, but sometimes the cutters aren't quite ready. But Hudson's absolutely gone for it deep. That's dropping short. Patterson just makes certain of it.
It's 2 for him at this point.
Yeah, the outside in shape of these hucks are just sort of forcing them to drop short, and you can pick out the more experienced players who've played in a lot of these conditions because they're just winning that front position every time rather than trying to win an aerial battle.
Yeah, exactly.
So at least Bradley taking her time, giving her cutters time to rest before they have to move for her. Alex Patterson with the lateral cut. See, Luau's just sitting. Oh, the full stretch layout from Waller couldn't reel it in. Not the best place to turn it over, right in front of the end zone in the center of the field. Copland's got both sides to shoot at. And short one into Hudson. And that's Blob's second goal. So 2-2. We're 23 minutes deep. Goals are very hard to come by. So.
I know.
But what we're going to look for, it's not going to be so much about defensive conversions as it's going to be about which end zone we score in, Jules. So scoring to the end zone on the right is going to be more advantageous. Why is that?
It's because the wind's sort of pushing a bit more downwind. And so when on offense, when it turns, it's a lot easier to hopefully convert with the wind going that way. But in terms of the opposition having to play upwind, it just means it's a bit more of a fight to score.
So it gives you a bit more of a defensive advantage that you're more likely to get a turnover. So we'll probably see majority of goals happen towards that right end zone, which makes any to the left become a bit more valuable because then you're shooting at the right and it can be a very quick 2-goal swing.
So Bob hopefully wanting to get a break here, with Oblivion wanting to score.
It's the first time we've seen Oblivion on stream here this weekend. So we've got Ulti-Score powering this tournament this weekend with live score updates from all fields and all games. If you search Ultimate Victoria Ulti-Score, you can track your favourite team, your favourite players all weekend. And taking a look at Oblivion's tournament so far, in pool play they took care of Syzygy 15-2.
Yep.
And then Ravens 15-6.
Yep.
In their crossover, got up over Macondo 14-7. And then the quarterfinal this morning, 14-10. And key stat winners so far, Tash Langston, 11 goals so far for the weekend. Jess Parks, 10 assists.
Yep.
And Nick Carroll also getting on the scoreboard plenty with 9 goals of her own.
Do they take defensive blocks on? No, they don't.
No, I'm going to take them for taste. Don't worry about it.
Double digits nearly.
So another short field turnover by Oblivion. Blob looking to punish this one. Quick give go movement. Amy Loro. Good fake there. Kelly's heading back for the easy around pass. It's going to be a high stall count. Gets it out to Vasquez. Now goes back to Kelly, centre field. Cut still sitting very deep. He's sort of taking the end zone out of the equation. Has to head to Lowry. Bissett just points to the end zone and says, someone go that way, please. We need to get it out of here. Ruby Anderson streaking deep, but well covered by Mike Kelly. They've set their zone here. Throw goes up over the top to Hamish Menzies. A few give go with Chris Rabber. Taking the yards while they've got it.
Being a bit more patient. Oh. Nice.
And puts it over the top to Hamish Menzies. Pops that in. Couple of creative throws there. And Cora Hayes with their second goal. So the key to defeating this zone that's forcing them laterally, Jules, is the quick disc movement, yeah?
Yeah, very much so. Puncturing through and attacking the space that they've been given in front of them. Yep. As you could see, I think it was Rabbo and Hamish just punished the space that was given for them and just did plenty of give-goes.
And I might confuse you with the question here a bit.
No, that's fine.
But there's a difference between moving it fastly and moving it smoothly. While it looks like these two are moving at a rapid pace, they're actually sort of well in control. Can you explain the difference there between us moving smooth versus moving quick?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
It's all about timing. If you're sprinting with the disc and just trying to push it forward, more than likely it'll sort of create room for more error and to be rushed. So when you're moving smoothly, you're a bit more composed and allowed to pop the disc up in a space that is controlled. And it's sort of easier for the receivers or the people that are handling or playing offense to calmly center it.
You'll notice on those quick give-go movements, especially when you watch the slow-mo, throwers always have both feet on the ground when they release. So I think it's a mistake some newer players make sometimes. They're trying to sprint at the same time. They sort of...
You want to be stable. You want to have a base.
They don't sort of slow down enough that they're still just throwing off 1 foot and then they're completely off balance. So it's really a good skill to practice, is to sort of take that catch, slow down enough while you catch just to have 2 feet on the ground, release, accelerate again. So it's a sort of stuttery kind of run. Rather than just going at full tilt.
Yeah, exactly.
So you see Copland slowing down to put his 2 feet on the ground. So match look from Oblivion here, just trying to pin them to this near sideline.
Looks like they're forcing a bit inside though.
Yeah. So at some point, we'll explain that a bit later, what we mean by that force. Moriarty. Really pinned to this. They really kept them pinned to this near sideline. Not leaving a lot of room for their cutters. Moriarty's just going to have to get rid of this shortly. Because having to pick that up off her shoelaces. Looks for the inside shot, fires it out. Lockie Wardler had a go at it. Hudson with a difficult catch.
It's a lovely shot though.
And the defensive pressures generated that turnover.
The sideline for Oblivion's been great as well. Adding to that atmosphere.
Finds Wardle. Noah coming towards Wardle. Oblivion sideline urging their players to come towards the disc to open up the end zone. Kara on her own. Patterson's one out the end zone with Nicole Wong. Well, he's got his eye on it, but it's an upwind throw. It's a tougher shot from this far back. Goes to the around. Wardle keeps it in bounds.
See the...
Now we're well within shooting range for Waller. He's got his eyes up at the end zone.
Cheeky switch.
Patterson coming under. Wardle busting up the line. Nice floaty shot. He's not quite in bounds. Moriarty just giving up on that one. Both Pattersons creating that front lane. Working in short space here. He just had to get rid of it. That was a high stall count. It was just too clogged up in that front corner, Jules. And
a foul.
Professional foul there by Waller. Hudson was winding up for the huck.
Very much so.
Because Mike Kelly had about 15 metres advantage deep. So
tactful play.
Yeah, little bump on the mark. So
all within the rule books, I guess.
Yeah. Not really. You shouldn't intentionally.
No.
But you can put a close guard on if there's contact.
Yeah, but probably not intent.
Good defensive pressure again. Copland gets the lead out. He's got Hudson going long. Definitely had to sort of wind up a few times there. It's going to drop short. Hudson's read that well. We've got Vasquez one out.
Good defense from Alex Patterson.
She's done very well. Mike Kelly there with the lead out. Oblivion struggling to get down there and defend the entire end zone, but also Blob Cutter's struggling to get there. Kelly's had to hang on for a long time. He's dished that out to the advantage of Matthew Hudson. That would have had to have been a high stall count. I don't think anyone at Oblivion expected that throw.
These points are grinding. They're grueling.
Oh, look, you come to tournaments like this to play the close games, Jules.
I'm itching to play. Don't get me wrong.
So I heard you mention before that when they were forcing, you mentioned it was an inside force. Do you want to just talk us through what that means?
I think what it means is sort of on the mark, they're pressuring to throw in a particular space. So we talk about like open side, we talk about inside channel, we talk about sort of that middle channel that's quite free.
Yeah.
Inside channel is sort of
like middle of the field,
middle corridor.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to eliminate any kind of doubt.
Yeah.
I know with experience throwers like Vasquez and Timo, typically they love utilising that channel, and I think that's what they were kind of positioning themselves on. But then they later changed to forcing no rounds and wanting to stop them hitting that high side.
Yeah, so a lot of newer players would have learned like a forced forehand or a forced backhand, but like when we spoke about with the zone, you get to a certain level, it's like you can't take away every backhand or every forehand. So you're going to sort of take away, all right, I'm going to take away the inside forehand or the around forehand. So when you see teams have to take that shot through the middle, you're like, all right, let's close that one down and at least make them go backwards if you can't shoot down anything. So it's sort of you've got to give up something and then try and counteract with something else. So
it's like that push-pull system, that levy system, I like to describe it, is that, you know, you give something, but if you're hard and fast and stopping one particular spot, you'll most likely get the outcome that you want.
So a timeout called by Oblivion there. So you can see Chris Waller there being animated. What do you think is going to be the focus for Oblivion coming out of this timeout?
I think the main thing that we've been talking about all weekend is just maintaining our grit and our intensity and energy. Especially starting off quite strong, which I think Oblivion have for these first 6 points. They want to maintain that, but then they want to capitalise on it. They know that they're generating blocks, and so it's all about utilising that and using that momentum that they've got. But probably also just to calm it down a bit, and I think that goes for both Blob and Oblivion, to not rush. Yeah.
And a quick check-in with the other semi-final, thanks to Ulti score. Half Moon 8, Southern Hills Summit 2. So as we saw earlier in the day, a Half Moon dispatching opponents with relative ease as the defending champions.
Yeah.
I think Southern Hills Summit had a bit of a dream run through the knockout game, so I think I'm not sure they expected to be top 4, but they'll happily take it. But so the winner of this game, obviously taking on Half Moon in the gold medal game, will be carrying that live. That's happening about a bit under 3 hours from now, so 3 o'clock local time.
Yeah, wow.
Currently 12:15. So long time out taken there.
I know, not quite the...
It's up to the teams to adjudicate. If they don't want to rush themselves out, then that's fine.
I mean, after the long points they've had, they're probably welcoming a rest.
Grateful for the... Right, because obviously temperature's getting a bit warmer today. I'd say we're probably low 20s by now. Yeah. Yesterday was a bit chillier. But fantastic venue here, the Traralgon West Sports Complex, and Latrobe City Council have been fantastic hosts. We've got 22 teams, about 400 players visiting Gippsland for the weekend.
Such a beautiful area, and the weather's been amazing.
Yeah. So Blob with the pull heading to left of screen. That's going to slam just in bounds. Great field position, but they can't quite get down there quick enough to really take advantage, and Rabber and Bissett centre the disc. They're running a zone again, but they're closely checking some individual players. Looks like they're transitioning back to a match. It took Oblivion a moment there to realise that match has happened. Now they've opened up space.
Yeah.
Parks. Got a couple of swing options, but I think she just wants to save a reset. Rabber, centre field. They're in a vertical stack formation now, but not many cuts happening. So... offensive foul call by Reeves on Menzies. There's just a little bit of contact on the initiation of the cut there. Hamish, Menzies okay accepting that foul call.
Good comms.
Harry White doing a great job covering Chris Rabber there, but Bissett comes in for the let-out pass. Always attacking that 45-degree upline cut, Oblivion. Not much continuation. The stack's really contained to this low side of the field. They need to get the disc to the high side.
Great defensive pressure by Blob.
Anderson. Doesn't want the quick release pass, and there we go.
Lovely Hutto.
The offense The offense closed in too tight, made it a bit easier for the defense to put that pressure on and force that letter pass. Copland winds up. White also a big thrower.
Yep.
The cuts have dried up. Not much happening away from the distance. It's all coming under. Reeves.
2 cuts.
Gives it off, keeps going. Copland now takes the shot. Matthew Hudson's drifted deep. Harry White's there as well. He's taken it inbounds. That throw could not have been half a metre further. So I think frantic defence there. So they were playing. We did see them playing as zone duels, but they switched back to a match defence matchup.
Yeah,
so what kind of things prompt that decision?
I think they're just trying to cause a bit of chaos by the looks of it, and that's sort of, and I think it worked. I think Oblivion had a moment of just sort of readjustment, and I think that's what
they seem very settled in that zone O formation. That it took them a minute to go, oh, hang on, wait a second, we're not.
Exactly. And I think Blob wanted to probably capitalise it, but I did think it was probably only set for only like 3 throws.
Yeah.
Like it was.
Yeah. So sometimes offense can fall into a bit of a routine, and if you can just catch them off guard, you go, oh, hang on.
Yep. Exactly. So, especially to start up back after a timeout.
Yeah.
Throw a little different look.
So this time, Oblivion will have to go upwind. So Blob getting that goal at the left of screen. They want to consolidate this and turn this into a 2-goal lead.
Yep.
So looks like they'll be calling, I think, a match defense. You can
looks like it.
Sometimes see how they're lining up defensively. They're all sort of staring intently at the other line. It's like you can tell they're picking out their 1v1 matchups.
It's the tap on the shoulder from Evie Miller that confirms it for me.
Typically, if they're not paying attention, they're calling zone defense matchups. So it's a little trick you can sort of pick up and go, okay, they're all staring at us.
Something to prepare for.
Trying to remember our faces. Pull goes out. It's going to land
in?
No, out. Okay. So Rabbit just gave Bissett the signal to call the brick and take possession, so he'll take it from centre field. So brick mark, 20 metres up.
Hamish off.
Langston's got space in the middle there, but throwers can't get it out to her. Blob defend. High shot. Hamish Menzies goes up over the top of Reeves. Picks it up off his shoulder. But rushes the throw back to Rabbit, who is charging only full speed. Another crucial error. Copland, he's looking up. He's put it out to the advantage of Reeves. Puts it up over his shoulder. Interesting that Bissett switched that match up with Reeves there. I think Reeves had sort of got away from Menzies there, so Bissett picked it up.
Yeah. Good help defense.
I think Copland thought he's got the height advantage here, so just put it up. But just put it too far. So.
And they take 2.
Yep. Great shot there by Bissett
beautiful.
to the advantage of Langston. Can she get there? She's got to go.
Loving her intensity.
Yep. Fakez getting the restart while Langston was on the ground. Reeves. Langston getting.
She wants it.
Yep. Bit of urgency to her play here now.
Oof.
Then Parks and Miller getting tangled up.
Yeah. Again, when you've got 2 teams vying for it together, the intensity and the biff sort of builds as well.
Yeah.
As long as it's mutual.
Miller's quite a physical player. She sort of gets a bit of it, but it's completely okay getting it back. So she sort of sets her own standard, her own boundaries in this sport, which is terrific.
Yeah.
Rabbit getting down low for that one. About 10 metres from the goal, right on the sideline. Has a look at the end zone. Wants to go back to Bissett now. And Copland's caught an offensive foul here, I think. So.
Hand signals?
So I think maybe just an offensive contact call where Rabbit might have sort of gave him a bit of a forearm by accident. Gets the throw out now. Parks has to go.
Lovely.
What a catch. Gets the around throw out. Langston on the doorstep now, 3 metres from goal. Everyone crowding this near end zone. Bissett getting even closer to the sideline now.
Lovely.
Gets it out around. And Oblivion respond to Blob's upwinder by putting in one of their own. Took them a couple of goes at it, Jules.
Yep, couple. But they got there.
Yeah.
I think. You could see just how much their offense opened, though, when they had... I think they were utilising a bit more of that vert structure, but they just gave each other a lot more space. It created those options. It was really nice to see.
So see Jess Parks with that
Great
massive
grab.
diving catch to keep that play alive. So
Again, she's always one to look out for.
So representing Australia at the international level last year at the World Ultimate Championships.
Yeah, fire towels.
Plenty of green and gold talent on this Oblivion team. Quite a number of these players represented Australia at the under 24 level.
There's 3 of them already on there. 4.
Yeah. So Hamish Menzies, Tash Langston, Nick Carra.
Nick Carra and Ethan Tapenopoulos all playing Australian Blue Bottles with. Yeah.
And Alex Patterson there, who's also represented the
Firetail.
senior national team, the Firetails. Yeah. So.
Green and gold stacked team, and likewise sort of with this team over here as well, to be honest, with Blob.
Yeah,
they've
I think Harry White, Timocles Copland being a senior mixed team player.
I think Vasquez played for Colombia for under 24s.
Evie Miller's been green and gold before.
Yeah, she's playing for Platypi World Beach this year.
World Beach Championships, of course.
Yeah.
So, getting some reps in on a firmer surface here, but... Any ultimate's good ultimate.
Oh, 100%.
Bradley with the roller pull, trying to get that out of bounds so they could set their defense, but Hudson was all over that one. Got to move in quickly, Copland.
He's taken off the hat.
Yep. They got their zone set, pushing him to this high sideline. We'll talk about that soon, Jules.
Yeah.
Copland.
Amy crashing through.
Urging players to come in through that front wall, and there we go, Luo. Obliges Hudson give go, and she's looked upfield before she had that secured. We're seeing that happen a lot this weekend. Just moving just a little bit too quickly. So
there's the pace switch up between fast and smooth we were talking about.
Huge chance here for Oblivion.
Ooh.
Patterson.
Keep that alive.
Bradley. They want to go for territory soon. Get it down the other end of the field. There we go. Big gainer there. Langston getting it ahead of Harry White. Lots of loose players there. Waller is triple covered. Thinks he's not. And there we go, Harry White. Just cutters weren't moving for her there where she was expecting, and so had to take a risky shot. White.
Keen to capitalise on it.
Now with the restart. Hudson. Luo right on the doorstep now. 2 metres from goal. High corner. Harry White comes inside, attacks that corner.
He will be playing that back.
And that is a bit of a get out of jail opportunity there for Blob. They could have conceded that one, but punched it in upwind. So Oblivion Zone had a bit of a different shape to Blob's there. So what were they trying to do?
From it looked like they had a bit of a cup going, and they were forcing. They had a 3-person cup at the front, forcing Blob to be high side, and essentially putting the disc in a position that when they were to throw it, hopefully that the disc will pop up, which it did. Yeah,
and teams usually try and defeat that by having their cutters come inside that front wall and just get lots of little passes through. So,
Amy Luau did a great job of trying to sort of generate that movement.
And again, like we spoke about before, they're trying to generate blocks through a little bit of offensive mistakes, but also trying to hope that they shoot over the top and the back row of players having enough time to get there and pick it off.
Especially that dangerous kind of reset swing across as well. Very, very dangerous on offense when it comes off, but it also is a difficult shot to get off in the first place.
Because again, if they're being forced to get the disc to the high side of the field, throwing back towards the bottom is into the wind.
Exactly.
And so it will sit in the air for a lot longer. Rabbit catches that one. I think maybe his teammates had a word to him about catching pulls. He said, we've given you one job this weekend, buddy. Bissett, Parks.
Again, dynamic duo.
Wardle streaking deep, not followed.
Beautiful.
So he's got time to reel this one in. I think it was a failed switch when he got free there. Parks having a long look up the field. Bissett getting up high. Having to go second effort, but Kelly's got ahead of him. Let that drift out of bounds. Great cut, great leading pass, but got a hand on it, but just didn't secure it.
No, Mikey Kelly doing a good job to box him out.
So we've seen a couple of discandling errors from Oblivion, but it's not like they're just, stuffing up. Blob's actually forcing him into these defensive mistakes with their pressure.
Yeah, very much so.
Kelly looking for a big swing pass now. No one goes, and then 3 go at once. But Reeves picks that inside space.
Oof.
Bit of a loose throw there to Moriarty, but it comes off. Kelly's got the disc unguarded, winds up the backhand, puts it out to the advantage of Reeves. Reeves, a bit of work to do.
Beautiful.
Sat up beautifully for him.
Oh.
Just that explosive speed of Reeves. He sort of gets going, and then after about 5 or 6 paces, just bang, finds another 20% and just...
Yeah, watch this one here.
So yeah,
Mikey's wind up.
Takes off there, starting to go, and then as he goes, and then these last few steps, he's just found an extra bit of pace to really reel it in. So
for Kelly to put that kind of weight in this wind, to throw sort of upwind and allow that weighted throw to come off as well, it just makes, as a receiver myself, it makes it so much easier to catch. Yeah. To score those kind of goals.
And another timeout called again, just to take a breather, get some breaths in, get some water in, because temperature's high, the energy's high, the intensity of the games is lifted, and we'll do quick around the grounds check thanks to Ulti Score. So over on the other semi-final, Half Moon are up over Southern Hills 12-4.
Yep.
The 5 to 8 semis are just getting underway between Mr. Worldwide and Kelvin's Angels. That'd be a good game. And then down in the bottom brackets, we've got the 19th place playoff, Aubrey Wodonga up 5-4 over Syzygy, and the 21st place playoff, Ballarat Ultimate seeking their first win for the weekend, up against Pink Buffy Unicorns, 4-3 that one. So by the time we get down to the brackets, we've got teams, very closely matched, and so we get nice competitive games all around.
Yeah, and we love to see it.
Yeah.
No, the Ulti Score's great. Yeah. I've been really enjoying using it. It's very easy to use.
Cool. And then we've also got games happening at other fields in group games. So the 9 to 14 bracket. So Chili Chimichanga, Universe Point win over Macondo.
Oh, lovely.
Dragon Slayers taking care of Kununyi out of Tasmania, 15-5. And then this time Yappy Burrows 12-11 up over Chili Chimichanga.
Yep.
Ravens 14-13 over Dragon Slayers.
Jeez.
So talk about close matches. And then currently in those last pool games, Yappy Burrows are up 4-3 at Macondo. Yep. Ravens up 8-2 on Kununyi. So
we love the second day games.
Oh, this tournament's just so even across the board. I was saying before to some of the fantastic event team we've got working here, I said we could run this tournament 10 times and get different results every time. So
it's what makes it so exciting.
Yep, just a wealth of talent and playing opportunities around Victoria are just increasing the quality of gameplay for everyone. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's so good to see.
Yep.
As well as the creativity with names and jerseys.
Yeah. Everyone has a bit of fun with it. But we're starting to see a lot more mixed teams pop up that are, I guess you call them like university alumni teams.
Yep.
So a lot of people get into this sport at university. Yep. They're part of a nice, close team for 3 or 4 years. And then afterwards, it sometimes can be a bit of I'll keep going with this. But we're seeing teams like
Ravens
Ultimate. They're a lot of Deakin graduates.
Yep.
Adley's Eshays have connections to Monash. Kelvin's Angels are a lot of Melbourne Uni alumni. So
it's great.
A lot more teams and clubs generating, giving more people places to play. It's great.
It also just shows the community that Frisbee generates, is that people are here because they love to play with their friends as well as the sport. So it's great. And
Ultimate Victoria is also partnered with Gibbs Sport, who are a local sporting development organisation down here in Gippsland to start bringing Ultimate to the sport down here for the next 3 years. So the Gibbs Sport team are working on promoting the sport. They had a come and try session here earlier today, so a few new players got to learn a few skills while watching some high quality games. So Gibbs Sport team do fantastic work promoting sport participation in regional Victoria. Breeze gets up, read that one straight out of the thrower's hand and said, "Nope,
wanted to make it known.
Not in this airspace, thank you. It is closed."
Good flow from Oblivion.
Yep. Usually as a coach, I would rather see players intercept those ones, but it did put enough purchase on it to completely kill the spin. Shots gone up. Hamish Menzies gets the better of Brad Reeves on that one, but
Both
Reeves
jump back up.
yeah, bit of a collision, but Reeves happy to say, look, you definitely got the disc before I did, so happy to let that one go.
Good spirit.
It's been a good battle, those two, I think.
Yeah.
I think Bliv should try and really focus on that matchup. Parks, Bissett. Bissett's got 2 options deep.
Oof.
Vasquez had to choose one, prioritise the other, and there we go. Cora Hayes with her 3rd goal. That throw from Bissett. So Vasquez was covering both deep.
Yeah.
And Bissett had to sort of psych her out with the fake, not his marker. He wasn't worried about coupling on the mark as such.
No.
You can see here, he had to wait till she sort of committed to facing one way, and he's going, right, I'm going to take the riskier shot, put it over the top of you.
Sliced it in between both of them.
Yeah, so fantastic work by, I think it was Langston and Hayes, just to sort of stretch the field deep, stretch the defence deep.
Yeah. I think, or Ruby maybe, potentially Anderson.
Oh, Anderson perhaps. Yes.
Yep. Nah.
And of course, good little non-verbal communication there by Anderson, just to do the little fake and go the other way, Cora. Like,
helping you out.
Sometimes that non-verbal communication, Jules, is just as important as verbal on the field. So.
Yeah, that's one of my things that on offense, don't wear sunglasses.
Yeah.
Because the eye contact is so important at times.
Yeah. Especially around the handler space when you've got a lot of short space to work in.
Yeah. Oh.
Just double checking the gender ratio here. We've got our game runners here saying that's what it is.
I think it's first women's.
Yep. So of course, for those watching for the first time, with 7 players on the field, you obviously can't have an even number of each gender, but it switches every 2 points. So you'll play 2 points with 4 women, 2 points with 4 men. And it rotates, and sometimes teams get caught up in the game and sort of lose track of who's doing what, but we've got our fantastic game runners here.
Yeah, they've been lifesavers this whole weekend.
Keeping track of score, keeping track of the ratio.
Another roller pull from Elise, beautiful. Well stopped by Harry White.
2 hands on it. Kelly, Vasquez, Miller. Long pinned on the sideline. Hudson. Puts the long shot up looking for Harry White. Collision between 2 Obliv players. I don't think they'll be involved in the play anyway.
No.
White's looking back. Just double checking. Doesn't want to just... Good ball White there, just to sort of check that, like, I'm not going to celebrate. I'm just going to wait to see that everyone's good. There's no calls or anything.
Yeah.
Then confirms the goal.
Yeah.
So just...
Very cheeky look by Hutto there.
And Wong just sort of wrong-footed carry there a little bit.
Yeah. A bit of a kick kind of scenario. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Not really. It wouldn't have affected the rest of that play.
Yeah. I think when I think it was Patterson and I think when they looked up, they realised it was their teammate. Like, what are you doing? So 7-5 now to Oblivion.
Yeah,
so we're
close game.
Encroaching half when we take half time when one team gets to 8 goals. Given the duration of some of the points so far, the half break will be happening sort of later in the game than normal. So once we get to 80 minutes, the score target reduces from 15. But the margin matters at this tournament. We've got the rules in place that we only add 1 and keep playing if the margin's within 2 at that 80-minute mark. So if it's 3 or more, it's game over. Otherwise, we head into overtime.
Yeah.
And I don't think either team's going to get to 15 at the rate we've been scoring. So we've been going sort of 6.5, nearly 7 minutes per point. So
keeps things entertaining, though.
Yeah. Blob with his zone again, just wanting... I set the zone early just to sort of kill the poor reception play. Now they settle into a match, so it's a switching from one zone to the other. Everyone thinks their pace is 1 metre, and it's not. So defence can only have one player guarding the thrower.
Yep.
Others have to be 3 metres away. So otherwise it's a double team call, and Blob's saying, no, we have measured this out. We're good with this.
We've taken their 3 steps.
Rabbit takes a shot looking for Cora Hayes. That's going to drift away. Brad Reeves is there. Hamish Menzies gets up. It appears from out of nowhere. He's definitely got the better of this one-on-one. Pops it up to Parks, who has to go full stretch again. Pinned in the front corner. Parks is pointing, saying, here's where I want someone to be. Rabbit goes up the line, and the throw just goes over the top to Copland. She just didn't really have a lot of time to get that one out. Was fast approaching a stall out.
No.
Because
Bob
White. Carts have really slowed down now. Copland's got
Brad's
Reeves and Harry White going along. They both put their head down, put the work in, but 10% throw. So those kind of throws, Jules, I like to call them like Saturday morning completions. So
that's a good name for him.
Fresh legs, everyone ready to go on Saturday morning, game 1. That's getting run down every time. But we're into game 5 for these teams on Sunday. And there's just, 5% off. You just sort of...
A little bit of fatigue definitely setting in.
Yeah, so when I coach players, I say, like, late in the tournament, you've just got to hold on to this just half a second longer, just a little bit longer. Just let them get a few more metres. And a nasty throwaway right on the goal line. White restarts quickly. Lots of activity happening around there. Laurel's found some space.
Keeps it
Not
alive.
the prettiest of throws, but I mean, when you want to take half, you want to get there. You just want to get this to get there as quick as possible.
Punch it in.
Trusting your teammates. So, critical error there by Oblivion giving up the short field turnover, which allows Blob to take half 8-5. And as the teams take a break, we're going to take a break for a few minutes. We'll be back with the second half shortly.
Always on the move? You can keep up to date with Ulti TV on all of our social media channels. Like, follow, subscribe, share us with a friend, or send us a message just to say hey. Thank you for supporting us in our mission to grow Ultimate everywhere.
For me, coming to Latrobe City is
about coming together.
It's all about contrast. It's nature, national parks. It's the region's history.
A place where stories
And landscapes,
collide.
it's completely unique.
Change is happening all around you.
you can really see that.
It's a place where
You'll come away thinking,
I tried something new. Wow, that was something.
I would never have expected that.
I discovered something different. Latrobe City. It's where
It
all comes together.
What is spirit of the game?
It's knowing the rules and when they apply.
It's avoiding body contact wherever possible.
It's keeping a positive attitude and enjoying the sport.
It's being fair-minded, even when the game is on the line.
It's communicating respectfully with your opponent.
Second half action about to get underway in the semi-final of the 2025 Victorian Mixed Ultimate Championships. Simon Talbot here with Jules goodbye, and we've got Blob up 8-5 and fast approaching time cap as that pull drifts and drifts and lands inbounds.
Oh, wow.
Landed out. I mean, fantastic signal just to say it landed out, but you should be saying brick. So you were over there with your team huddle there, Jules. How's the energy? It felt loud. It felt sort of fired up.
No, Bliv's fired up.
Yeah.
They want this win, and I think that hopefully we can see with the next couple of points all come together.
Got to be a tone setter at this point. Wardle, Bissett streaking deep. Anderson also streaking deep. Parks with the up the line cut.
Cheeky grab.
Good verbal communication there on offense. Menzies, great little weighted throw to the advantage of Parks. About 10 metres to go from goal now, but pinned to the sideline. Rabbit closely guarded by Moriarty. Can't get free. Parks just has to put it up. Copland's there.
Oof.
Trying to put it to Wardle. Reeves has taken off. He saw that Copland was about to catch that, so said, I'm just going to provide the option now. Off he goes. And again, Copland's out throwing him. That's happened a couple of times. Another Saturday morning completion, Jules.
Yeah, like you've said, everyone's a bit too eager.
Yeah,
but a little bit fatigued.
But yeah, Parks had the bailout throw there. Her first two options were covered. The dump couldn't get open, so she just had to send it. So
right thing to do.
Yep. But they will get another opportunity here, so they've got horizontal stack, so 4 across the field. Bob's sort of playing. It is a match up, but they have spread out a little bit.
Junky kind of.
Yeah. Parks putting the shot up, looking for Bissett. Bissett gets up and goes early. Hudson
Bit of
lands on the top of him, but I think Bissett's going to let that one go because he'd already dropped it. Yep, he'd already dropped the disc. Copland recognised that call, said, let's get going. What do you all pause for?
Blob really wanting to just give go and start straight away after the turn.
Hudson streaking deep. A couple of colours starting to lose feet. They changed direction so hard. Vaquez, Copland. Reeves has gone deep this time. He shot. Reeves really having to do some work, and again. Too far, lands out of bounds. Just forcing the poor kid to do shuttle runs. At some point, it just becomes mean, Jules.
Yeah. I've been there. Don't worry.
Young rookie on the team. Just go long.
Suddenly legs don't exist.
So Chris Rabbit taking his time, walking this one up, making sure everyone gets the oxygen in so you can see. On the wider shot, we've got Susie Vasquez is just really sitting well away from her player, ready for those deep shots to come off. She's peeled off Cora Hayes.
Bit
Bissett.
of a chunky match, too.
Looking for Parks. They're bouncing across to this low sideline. Looks like the male matching players are playing match defense and the women are zoning off, so a bit of a hybrid defensive combo there, but another rush turn. Marquez, Copland, across to Hudson, continuing across. Marquez having to get low for that one. 15 to go now. Lots of cuts coming towards her, but with the sideline there, has to wait it perfectly, which she does. Right on the doorstep now. Copland, he's waiting for Hudson just to do something. Hudson finally heads towards the back corner. Copland shoots for the dusty corner where the cobwebs are and waits it beautifully, puts it in the lap of Matthew Hudson for Blob's 9th goal.
Great defensive pressure from Bliv to keep it sort of down that channel and not allow them to sort of open it up. But
so, Jules, we finally worked out that defense. It was the hybrid where some players are playing match, some were zoning off. What's the thinking behind that one?
I think it's kind of giving their... Because I think it was the female matching players that were put sort of a bit more of a zone. I think it's giving them more of an opportunity to try and see if they can poach off and get a block a little bit. Again, it's. I think Blob just likes creating a bit of chaos and with their defense, and they're trying to sort of see what way they can sort of disturb the calmness of Bliv's offense. Yeah, you sometimes see it like if teams have got sort of one or two, they're sort of showing their hand going, we're going to these one or two long, they're our long options every time. And it's like, well, if those 1 and 2 players are your long options, then clearly you've got players who aren't. Yep. So let's sag off those players and provide some double coverage. So it's forcing those other players to have to work a little bit more. Yeah. Copland getting a good field position on this pull. Yeah, lovely pull. Well, as said earlier, he's going to catch it and get it moving, so Rabba was there ready. Yep. Got Cara nice and wide here. Yep, so tight match there. Tafer had Kelly closing in, which Rabba spotted. Alex Patterson. Cara. Bissett heading away, but she doesn't want to shoot. She can spot Mike Kelly there looking to peel off Tafer, but miscue there. And Blob have another go. Copland happy to take his time. He just wants someone to move somewhere, and White finally goes wide. Wong having to pick it up off the grass. Puts the shot up. Harry White has not going to reel that in because the shape of that throw drifted out, and Wong was hoping to curve it back into him, but with the wind pushing in the direction it is, that's a very hard shot. Yeah, just not enough gas on it, and Rabbit didn't even bother chasing, said that's not coming back in, so they'll get the disc from where it went out of bounds. So we'll get to walk up where Copland is waiting. They're going to set up a deep cut here, I think. Bissett might be the target. Or a... Rabba. Bissett coming under now. Bradley. Closely guarded. Oh. Terrific shot. Over the top, but Patterson's run too far under it, and Kellen Lowry got involved. I like the look, though.
Terrific decision. Probably could just afford to be a little bit. Oh, she was trying to go more direct, but then the wind got under it, pushed it up. I see. Yeah. So.
Definitely a good option.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds over.
Out of reach for him. Grab a clean intercept. Waller. Bradley. He's got the high side to look at. And Tafer heads out that way. And Oblivion stay in touch. 9-6.
Way to respond.
So now we sort of turn our eyes to the game clock, Jules. We're fast approaching 80 minutes. And like we said with the rules there, so once we cross 80 minutes, that current point will be finished.
Yep.
Okay, so they'll play that one out. But if Blob have a lead of 3, game over.
Yep.
Bliv need to get that margin inside 3 to keep the game alive. But even then, when they get that, they're still going to have to score 3 in the trot.
Yeah, exactly.
it's not. It sort of sounds like, stay in touch and just sort of keep the game alive and everything. But there's actually far more work to do than you think. But we have seen it happen before.
It's been done.
A couple of games yesterday went the distance, and we were worried about the light at one point that one game was going so late. We were still here at 6:15 going, I don't know if we can see anymore. But
get the glow in the dark frisbees.
Everyone parked their cars by the sideline, turn the headlights on. Where?
We can get creative.
I think the event team was saying, do we ask them to come back tomorrow? But thought, no, we better not. I
think that's been done at uni games once. Had to postpone and just had 1 point played.
1 point in the morning.
It's
that
ridiculous.
Was rough.
Very consistent with their pulling, Bradley is.
So Oblivion need the break here. It's now or never in order to make the final. Means he's nearly got a fingertip on that one, but Reeves catches it. Puts it ahead to Evie Miller. Just fraction too far. Menzies is taken off, but Kelly's got that covered. Tafer, everyone heading away from him. He's having a good long look upfield.
Come towards.
He's going to have a look at his reset soon. This stall count's going to be getting high, but trust that one of his cutters will bail him out soon. Menzies, the wind really picking up now, so Kelly happy to stand off on the mark.
Nice reset.
Waller puts the shot up.
To who?
Taver's got a bit of work to do, but Vaquez knows Waller. Saw him wind up and saw, I know where this throw is going, and it busted that space before Waller had even released it. So
really well read by Susie Vasquez. Oof.
Kelly having to go for that one. Another short field turnover is going to be costly. Elise Bradley does not mess around. Picks it up, puts it in the lap of Hamish Menzies. They've got the upwinder inside the time cap, and now they need to consolidate with the downwind conversion.
That's what they needed.
So just a very soft handling error there by Blob.
Yeah. Well done, Kelly, to try and get under the disc there.
Yeah. Not the time, not the place to be having those kind of mistakes.
No. Just, good bid.
So the equation as it stands, I'd say we're virtually game to 10, really.
I know we're just about to hit 80 minutes now, aren't we?
Yeah, so it's not the official game clock. We're listening out for the siren, but it's as good as indication as we're going to get. So we can assume it's going to go during this point. If Blob score it, game over because the margin is 3. If Oblivion score it, we have 1 anyway. So it's going to be first to 10. So as you said before, Oblivion have got that one, kept the game alive, but they still need 3 defensive conversions to actually win, whereas Blob just need to put... There we go. There's the siren now. There we go. Game
Bang on.
Pretty good. Yeah. So Blob need 1 goal to score to make the gold medal game of this state championship event.
And starting on O to boot.
Because Luo can't get open. Copland struggling to get open.
Lovely take
Great defensive pressure, and she's put it in the ground. That defensive pressure from Oblivion generated the mistake there. Wallace enters the Tafer. Plenty of cutters heading away from him. He's got a lot to look at. No stall count on him. He's still unguarded. Gets the 3 yards. He's right on the doorstep now. Cara getting across. Bissett urging his players to set up a stack, but he's gone around.
Lovely.
Put a nice little short around, break backhand in. into the lap of Alex Patterson.
Safe hands, safe
It is
hands.
9-8. Well, we said they needed 3 Jules. We've got one.
They've got one. Bit of a climb up now.
Well, that's going to be seeing the difference in body language and energy among these teams. Oblivion have sparked up. Blob have their second game in a row that's gone the distance.
Yeah.
Taking their time, walking back to the line. And Copland, Miller, White have all gone, we are not subbing off.
No.
Keep us on.
Storm into the line.
But they've got some not good fresh legs on there, I think. Cortez, Kelly, Moriarty.
Yeah.
Joining them, so.
Great defensive pressure by those handler defenders.
Yeah.
From Bliv.
Just denied them all options.
Yeah.
Just had to force a rush throw for the turnover, so. They've given themselves the opportunity, but I think some of their earlier handling errors are really just going to come back to haunt them.
Yep.
Like just thing.
On the back foot.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
So I would expect a deep shot to come from
Copland.
Yeah, probably Copland. I mean, why change what's working? That's the thing. You're not going to suddenly go conservative offense just because it's overtime.
I wonder who they're going to have cutting deep.
Thanks, mate.
Alrighty.
So,
Brick calls.
Disc gone out of bounds. Brick's a little anticlimactic sometimes. We've got to wait all the time. But Coupland's got the disc so we can see.
Who they're going to isolate, potentially.
So they've got White and Moriarty near side. They've got Cortez, Luo high side. I think Kelly is going to streak deep from the handler spot of that far side.
I think so too.
So we'll see a couple of fakes there. Off he goes.
And Lou.
They're off. It's a foot race. The loose throw. Tafer with his 14th block. But he's put that too far out of the reach of Kara. Will they punch back the other way just as quickly? Miller picks it up. Gets moving. Copland's headed deep towards the end zone. Everyone's heading away from Miller at the moment. White has to double back.
Yes.
And he's recovered and picked that up well. Heart rate's up. He wants to wind up. He's taking the shot. Moriarty's there. Well out ahead of the two defenders. Cortez is struggling to get there. He needs to go backwards. Copland now double teamed, but he puts that forward, puts that to his advantage, and Copland catches the winning goal. Blob are through to the gold medal game.
Point to spice that up.
In an absolute belter of a semi-final.
Oh my God.
What a back and forth there.
Kept it to 2.
And I think Oblivion weren't even aware of what's happening.
No, yeah.
And so that is game. I mean, Tafer got them back into it with that run-through block there, but just got a bit loose on the throws. We see Harry White, he lost his feet.
To keep that alive, it's pretty
able
impressive.
To recover and then pump the shot up. He had Moriarty, who was deep, and I think that the Oblivion players that spent all their tickets were a bit out of gas. And so we wrap that one up. The final is going to be Half Moon versus Blob. We'll be bringing that to you live and free on Ulti TV, thanks to the support of Ultimate Victoria and Latrobe City Council at 3 p.m. local time, which is just under 2 hours from now. But, Jules, we've got a fun one coming up. We've got the 15th place playoff, the best of the rest, best of the bottom teams. We'll be streaming them, and got a couple of guest commentators in for that one.
Exciting.
Hopefully that'll be a bit of a fun game. Teams really chasing the win to close out the weekend. That'll be coming up in about 20 minutes. Cool. But we'll be signing off. Thank you very much for joining us. Wish the team all the best in the bronze medal game.
Will do.
And we'll sign off and be back with our next game shortly.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Simon.
Ulti.tv